Hello students, today we are going to start the next hydrocarbon, that is alkene. In this video we are going to study about the preparation and the physical properties of alkene. So let's start. So first of all, what is alkenes? Alkenes are unsaturated acyclic hydrocarbons in which there is double bonds are present. That is known as alkenes. They are also known as olefins, which is derived from the Greek word that is olefiant. It means oil forming. The lower member of alkenes react with halogens and they form oily product. So because of that, they are named as olefins. So before starting the preparation of alkenes, first of all you have to know few things about the alkenes which we have studied in earlier videos, that is IUPAC nomenclature, how the IUPAC nomenclature will be done in alkenes. Second, what will be the structure of alkene. Third, which type of isomerism it will form. Alkene will show two types of isomerism, that is structural isomerism in which there will be change in the position of alkyl group will takes place. Second, position isomerism in which the position of double bond will change. Okay. Third will conformation isomer, that is stereoisomer. In stereoisomer it will show geometrical isomer in which there will be cis and trans condition will be shown. So these are the few things related to alkenes which you have to know before starting the preparation. So I have made the videos related to these IUPAC nomenclature, conformation which is shown by alkene, structural isomer which is shown by alkene. All these things are represented in earlier videos. So before starting the preparation and the physical property of alkene, we have to clearly understand what is the structure of alkene, because that structure is responsible for the chemical properties of alkene. So let's start with the structure. So first of all we will study the structure of alkene. In a structure of alkene, as you know, there is a pi bond formation between the carbon-carbon bond, and pi bonds are formed by the unhybridized p orbital. Okay. The hybridization of alkenes in which the pi bond which is formed, it cannot be included in hybridization. Why it is not included in hybridization? It is because the unhybridized p orbitals are not actually overlapping, so they are not included in hybridization, whereas all the sigma bonds are included in hybridization because there is actual overlapping is taking place. So let's see what will be the structure in alkene. Example, let's observe the structure in CH2 double bond CH2, how the pi bond formation will takes place. Okay. So first of all, as we know that the atomic number of carbon is 6 electronic configuration, 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. So the outermost shell electrons are involved in the bond formation. Okay. So in ground state, in outermost shell, this is outermost shell, 2s, 2p2. Okay. So in ground state, there will be 2 electrons in the s and 2 electrons in the p. Okay. As you know that in outermost shell there are 4 electrons, so to complete its octet there will be need of 4 electrons. Okay. But the bond formation will only be done by the unpaired electron. In this case there is only 2 unpaired electrons are present. Okay. So because of that, the excited state, in excited state, this electron will be shifted to p orbital. This is s orbital, this is p orbital. Okay. This is px, py and pz. Okay. So in excited state, this electron will be shifted to this orbital. So what will happen? In all the orbitals there will be one unpaired electron, and p orbitals are now hybridized. Okay. So because of the similar energy, so these orbitals are hybridized. So what will happen? This is first carbon, second carbon. We directly show the excited state of second carbon. What will happen? Similar. ठीक है. So there are how many hydrogens which are attached to the each carbon? That is 2. So in this case what will happen? The first bond which will be formed between the carbon 1 carbon 2, that is sigma bond. ठीक है, that will be sigma bond. It is formed by the actual overlapping of the orbital. ठीक है, this second electron will be bonded with hydrogen. So one electron will be in hydrogen and one electron of carbon. So there will be sharing takes place. Because of that the covalent bond formation will takes place. One more hydrogen. ठीक है, so this is also sigma bonds. These are also sigma bonds. Similarly with second carbon, this is also bonding with the hydrogen. This is also bonding with the hydrogen. So there are 3 sigma bonds are unhybridized p orbitals. ठीक है, these are 2 unhybridized p orbitals which are not actually overlapping. ठीक है, because of that there is very weak overlapping between these orbitals. ठीक है, due to which there will be pi formation takes place. ठीक है, in this actual overlapping is not done, due to which the pi bond is formed. ठीक है, these p orbitals are perpendicular to the axis of the molecule. So let's see how the hybridization will be done in this case and how the structure representation will be done. Before that, what will be the hybridization of this molecule? Sigma bonds are only included in hybridization. Pi bonds are unhybridized, so they cannot be included in hybridization. So what will be the hybridization? sp2. We have studied in chemical bonding that sp2 hybridization is having planar structure. So the alkenes are having planar structure. Because of that there is sp2 hybridization. So let's see structure on the basis of hybridization. So what will happen? The first carbon orbitals are represented. This is p orbital which is unhybridized p orbital. This is second carbon's p orbital which is also unhybridized p orbital. These are unhybridized p orbital. So what will happen next? This is second orbital which is perpendicular to these unhybridized p orbital. It is present in the axis in which one electron is there. The second p orbital of this carbon is also, so there will be actual overlapping between the p orbitals of the 2 carbons. So this is sigma bond. ठीक है, this is sigma bond and hybridization is sp2. So there are 2 hydrogen which are bonding with the each carbon. So what will happen? Next orbital will be this. ठीक है, in this there is one electron which is bonded to the hydrogen. Because the electron of hydrogen is present in the s orbital, so s shape is spherical. ठीक है, next p orbital, this is second p orbital of this carbon in which there is one more electron. So there will be one more sigma bond with the hydrogen. ठीक है, this is first carbon, this is second carbon. Similarly with the second carbon, this is one p orbital of this carbon which is bonded with the hydrogen. So there is actual overlapping is taking place. Similarly one more p orbital of this carbon, ठीक है, in which there is one odd electron which is bonded with the hydrogen by actual overlapping. So the actual overlapping is in the case of these 2 hydrogens and in the case of carbon carbon. ठीक है, so this is sigma sp2 hybridization, sigma sp2 bond, sigma sp2 bond, sigma sp2 bond. Pi bond formation is taking place by these perpendicular unhybridized orbital which are perpendicular to the axis. ठीक है, so what will happen? There is one electron in each parallel orbitals. So there will be overlapping. A weak attraction will be created on both the lobes of these unhybridized p orbital. Because of that the pi bond formation will takes place. This pi bond is sp2 hybridized. ठीक है, so because of the pi bond formation the bond length of single, You know that the sigma bond is having bond length of 154 picometer, whereas pi bond when formed it is having bond length of 134 picometer. So because of these pi bonds, that is these unhybridized p orbital, because there is unpaired electron, so to overlap with each other they come close to each other, and because they are coming close to each other, due to which the bond length will become shorter. So because of the pi bond formation, bond length of this molecule, that is carbon carbon, will decrease from 154 picometer to 134 picometer because of the pi bond formation. Second point of this is that the reactivity of alkene is because of the pi bond formation, as there is no actual overlapping of orbital is taking place, due to which there is a free electron cloud is present. This is electron cloud which is much more free in comparison to sigma bond. So these are electron rich, due to which they attract electrophiles. Electrophiles are species which are electron deficient. They are behaving as a nucleophile because of these loosely held pi electrons, due to which the electrophile will attack on these molecule. Because of that they are showing electrophilic addition reaction. So first preparation method will be done by the help of partial reduction of alkynes. What do you mean by alkynes? In which there is presence of triple bond. Okay? So what will happen? In this case, this is example of alkyne. In this case, we have to use the specific reagent. That means we have to do the reduction of these alkyne in such a way that the reaction will stop at alkene stage. ठीक है, so the reaction will stop at alkene stage. ठीक है, otherwise this reaction will proceed to alkane stage. So we have to use some specific reagents or catalyst which will stop the reaction at alkene stage. In such a way hydrogenation will be done. Example, in this case, if we take, this is but2ine. In this case, if the reaction will be done in different reaction condition, then what will happen? Different product will be obtained. ठीक है, and the reaction will stop at alkenes stage because we are doing the preparation of alkenes. ठीक है, so what will happen? If we take in this case sodium in the presence of liquid ammonia and the temperature is 196 Kelvin. This is known as Birch reduction. So what will happen in this case? First of all, the reaction will stop at alkene stage, and the second will be, there will be one type of isomer of alkene will be obtained in the case of this reagent. What will happen? If we use this reagent, there will be formation of trans alkene will takes place. This is known as trans but2ene. In this case, hydrogen will react in the presence of catalyst, that is palladium. So this catalyst can be supported either by using calcium carbonate or by using BaSO4. Okay. Second, the poisoning of catalyst will be done in this case. So the reaction will stop at alkenes stage, not at alkane stage, because we are preparing alkenes, so we want the reaction will stop at alkene stage. Because of that, the poisoning of this palladium will be done. So the poisoning of palladium will be done by using either sulfur or quinoline or PbSO4, that is lead sulfate. So either of the three can be used to do the poisoning of this sulfur, so that the reaction will stop at alkenes stage. Second, if the catalyst is used is this, then there will be formation of cis isomer of alkene. It means in this case there will be formation of cis isomer will takes place. In this catalyst, this reaction medium, this is known as Lindlar's catalyst. This is known as Lindlar's catalyst, and by using Lindlar's catalyst we will get the isomer that is cis but 2. Second preparation method of alkene is done by the help of by using alkyl halides or haloalkanes. ठीक है, in this there will be dehydrohalogenation will be done. Dehydrohalogenation, it means there will be removal of hydrogen and halogen atom will takes place. ठीक है, so in this case there will be removal of molecules like HCl, HBr, HI is taking place, and there will be formation of alkene by the removal of these molecules. This is known as dehydrohalogenation. In this beta elimination is taking place. In this beta elimination is taking place, it means the halogen is attached to the carbon is known as alpha, whereas the hydrogen which is removed from the carbon, that is beta. ठीक है, so this is beta elimination. So what will happen in this case? In which condition dehydrohalogenation will takes place? By using alcoholic KOH. In the presence of alcoholic KOH and by heating the reaction, that is alkyl halide, then there will be formation of alkene will takes place and removal of these molecule will takes place. So let's see what will be the example. So this is the example. This is known as chloroethane. So what is happening in this case? This first carbon in which the halogen is attached, this is known as alpha carbon, and the adjacent carbon is known as beta carbon. So because the hydrogen of beta carbon is removed, due to which it is known as beta elimination reaction. So what will happen? This reaction is occurring in the presence of alcoholic KOH. This is initiating this reaction, and the temperature is 353 to 363 Kelvin. So what will be happening? This alcoholic KOH will release OH minus. So OH minus is behaving as a nucleophile. So this will attack on this hydrogen, will be removed as H plus. So this hydrogen donate its bonds towards this side between this carbon, and this Cl will be removed as Cl minus. ठीक है, so this OH minus is initiating the reaction. So what will happen? Of CH2 double bond CH2 and removal of HCl will takes place. This is the second example. This is known as bromopropane. ठीक है, so what will happen? Similar the reaction, alcoholic KOH. So there will be initiation, this OH minus will initiate the reaction. There will be, this is alpha carbon, this is beta carbon. So there will be, this bond will be shifted to this side and this Br minus will be removed. So there will be formation of CH3, CH double bond, CH2 and removal of HBr takes place. So if the alkyl groups are same, if the alkyl groups are same and the halogen atom is changing, then the order of reactivity will be more for iodides, bromides and chlorides. ठीक है, least will be for chlorides. If the halogen atoms are same, if the halogen atom is same in the alkyl group and alkyl groups are changing, then the reactivity order will be 3 degree, most reactive, then 2 degree and then 1 degree. It means because of that 3 degree alkyl iodides are most reactive towards dehydrohalogenation. First example of dehydrohalogenation is Saidzef rule. ठीक है, second example of dehydrohalogenation is Hofmann elimination, which will be studied in alkyl halides of the 12th class chapter. In this chapter, that is in 11th class, we will be going to study Saidzef rule, which is example of dehydrohalogenation. In this case, more substituted alkene will be formed. More substituted alkene will be formed in the major percentage. ठीक है, major concentration will be of more substituted alkene. It means in this case there will be mixture of alkene will be obtained. And why this is happening, why the mixture of alkenes are obtaining in this case? Because there are two positions of beta carbons are present. It means there are two positions from which there will be beta hydrogen elimination is occurring. Because of that there are two types of alkenes are formed in this case. So what will happen in this case? So this is the example. What will be the name of this compound? This is 2-bromobutane. In this case there are two beta hydrogens with respect to this carbon. This is alpha carbon, so this will be beta. So on the basis of which type of beta hydrogen will be eliminated, there will be composition of alkene will be obtained. ठीक है, so what will happen? In the presence of alcoholic KOH, this reaction will be initiated, heat, so there will be mixture of products are obtained. So in this case, if this hydrogen will be eliminated with respect to this bromine, so what will happen? CH3, CH double bond CH3. This is more substituted alkene. ठीक है, because in this case both the carbon of the alkene are attached with the alkyl group. ठीक है, so this is more substituted alkene. Whereas if this hydrogen will be removed, then what will happen in this case? In this case, one carbon is attached with the alkyl group, but another carbon is not attached with the alkyl group. So this is less substituted. So it means it will be less stable. This alkene will be less stable. So the percentage of this alkene will be in the mixture 20%. Whereas this alkene is more substituted, which is but-2-ene. So the percentage will be 80% because of the stability. ठीक है, so this is known as Saint-Joseph rule. Third preparation method of alkene is done by the help of vinyl dihalide or 1,2-dihalide. It means the halogen atoms are present at the adjacent carbon. ठीक है, so what will be happening in this case? So this is the example. In this the adjacent carbon there is bromine atom is present. This is known as 1,2-dibromopropane. This is known as 1,2-dibromopropane. So this reaction is occurring in the presence of zinc and solvent is methanol and heated. The solution is heated in the presence of zinc. So what will happen? There will be formation of CH3, CH double bond CH2 and removal of ZnBr2 takes place. ठीक है, this is the example of vinyl dihalide when the halogen atoms are present at the adjacent carbon. Similar reaction will occur in the case of gem dihalide. So what will happen in the case of gem dihalide? You know that in gem dihalide there is a bromine atom or some halogen will be attached at the same carbon. So there will be example. This is the example of gem dihalide. In this case there are two bromines which are attached at the same carbon. The name of this molecule is 1,1-dibromopropane. In this case also the reagent is zinc. In the presence of methanol, heat, there will be formation of CH3, CH double bond CH2. ठीक है, instead of zinc if some other metal is used, that is example sodium. So what will happen in this case? If sodium is used and the example is this CH3, CH, CH2, Br2. The presence of ether and heat, 4 atoms of sodium will be taken, ठीक है, and 2 molecule of this. Then there will be formation of alkene which is CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH, CH2, CH3. This is hexene. Instead of propene, it will form hexene and there will be removal of 4 NaBr. ठीक है. So if we take sodium instead of zinc, then there will be increase in the carbon chain also, and also there will be formation of double bond will takes place. This removal of halogen molecule from 1,2 position of the carbon or in the same carbon, this is known as dehalogenation. Dehalogenation. So what is dehalogenation? Removal of molecules like Cl2, Br2 and I2, and there will be formation of alkene will takes place. This process is known as dehalogenation. There is one more example in which when the impure alkene is present, then to separate this impure alkene, sodium iodide is used. If there is impure alkene is present, then sodium iodide is used. What will happen in this case? Example, if this is one impure alkene, so what will be done? First of all, halogenation will be done in the presence of Br2 and CCl4, that is carbon tetrachloride. There will be formation of So what will happen in this case? This vicinal dibromide, because why this is vicinal dibromide? Because the halogens are attached at the adjacent carbon. So what will be the use of NaI? NaI is not only separating the impure alkene from the pure alkene, but it is also protecting the double bond position of the alkene. So how it is protecting the double bond position? This bond, NaI bond, is electrovalent. It means there is separation of charges, due to which the iodine will be having negative and sodium will be having positive charge. This iodine will attack on this bromine, and the lone pair of bromine will be donated to this carbon, due to which this bromine will be removed as Br minus. So what will happen in this case? Br minus will be released. There will be tricyclic state will be formed. So what will happen in this case? This will be formed. In this case, there will be positive charge on this bromine, because this is donating its lone pair to this carbon, due to which what will happen in the next step? So this bond will be shifted to this position, that is carbon-carbon, and this bond will be shifted to this position. So what will happen next? So there will be formation of alkene is taking place. This alkene is pure alkene, and removal of IBr takes place.